My name is Jordan Taylor, and I only have one goal in mind: to make a fulfilling project. I craft these videos on two fronts. Offline, I'm just a guy, but online, I could be someone else. I could be something else. I am Retromania. And yeah, these photos I'm presenting come from trials and tribulations of giving my testimony as parasocial as I can to its sponsor. It takes an arm and a leg to live with stability in this economy, and we're not in the business of leaving people behind, so let's drive back to October 12th, 2012 to collectively remember why this guy jumps over a fence instead of sitting on top.
Forced me to move out my plans. But what I told the police was true. The man in the green hood was there in that warehouse. And he's just beginning. Adam Hunt. His crimes go deeper than fraud and theft, but he's been able to bully, bribe, or kill anyone who's gotten into his way. He hasn't met me yet.
I've been stranded here for 5 years. For 5 years, I've had only one thought, one goal: survive.
Oliver Queen is alive, found in the North China Sea 5 days ago.
You died. My brother and my father died. I went to your funerals.
You can survive this. Make it better. Right my wrongs.
What happened to you on that island?
A lot.
The city's gone to crap. Your dad sold his factory just in time.
I am returning. Not the boy who was shipwrecked, but the man who will bring justice to those who have poisoned my city. My father left me with a list of names. Those who rule my city through intimidation and fear. Every last one of them will wish I had died on that island.
He was wearing a hood, a green hood, and he had a bow and arrow.
We'll put out an APB on Robin Hood.
Did your father survive that accident? Did he make it to the island? Did he tell you anything?
He told me I'm gonna kill you. He's here!
All units converge!
It looks like Starling City has a guardian angel.
Tell me you saw that?
Nobody can know my secret.
Just hours after an operation. Well, it also clearly says something about the tolerance he has for continuing.
But it was, Scott's.
Welcome to Retromania, the home of these videos of a content creator who likes nostalgia. This video being part of a series of videos to appreciate, to cherish, and hopefully to recommend the Arrowverse and most of the spin-offs to anyone new to the DC universe, and who isn't. To keep my promise at the beginning of this year, and just roll with it. The rules are simple. I'll name the episode number. I'll give the old classic, the CW and DC that you see on Netflix, and then the synopsis. Hopefully something that stood out to me, and then the meme of the episode. This is finally the point. So here's the first one. Yes, that is a tattoo of Ty Trump on my lower back. I would love to marinate with her. But in like a contextual sense, more of like entering a contest. I know it was early, but like it's there. Bye. Alright, Season 1, Episode 1, Pilot. 5 years after shipwreck left him stranded on a remote island, Oliver Queen is discovered and returned home to those closest to him. Oliver tries to right the wrongs of society and his family by creating a secret vigilante persona known as the Arrow. You know, after the hostage situation, he just goes to the party, fights at the party, or like at the Adam Hunt facility, and then talks to the police a bunch, and then his mother turns around to the camera. For me, it's the tequila for me, but the whole meme. There we go. Season 1, Episode 2, Honor Thy Father. Oliver runs into Laura at the courthouse and learns she is prosecuting a man associated with his father. The Chinese triad sends a mercenary to deal with Laurel. Moira and Walter asks Oliver to take over the company. One of my favorite parts of this episode is when he arrives to the stage, takes a swing of champagne and just speaks his truth. Oliver makes his stand as the meme of this episode, way to at least a white hair lady. I don't have a still of the whole shovel scene, but for the most part, yes. This is the Make Me. Season 1, Episode 3, Lone Gunman. Things get personal when Oliver finds himself on a trail of an oft-known assassin named Deadshot. Laurel and Tommy are also captured in a compromising position. The four men who drew up their lost dreams into a show about a guy and his black driver bonding. It never's gonna happen. A piano crashes, second thought maybe. The bromance of this episode is a meme. Or the meme of this episode is the bromance. And it always will be. Hey. Season 1, Episode 4, An Innocent Man. While looking into a suspicious murder case, Oliver realizes that one of his targets framed an innocent man. Walter asks an employee to investigate a large withdrawal that Moira made without his knowledge. The meaning of this episode, a man gets to reunite with his daughter. Pretty nice. Season 1, Episode 5, Damaged. When Oliver is arrested for murder, he wants no one but Laurel to lie detector test. Detective Lance asks Oliver about his time on the island. This whole island thing, the whole mystery behind it is somewhat answered throughout its duration of the interrogation. The meme of this episode: Leo Mueller, you have failed this city.
Again and again and again and again, you rescue me out of the mess I was in.
Season 1, Episode 6, Legacy. The band of bank robbers dubbed as a Wolf Flush Gang threaten the Starling City. Diggle pushes Oliver to help those who really need a hero. Back in January, I used to write down what happened in the episodes. On this Google Doc, I have some notes here, but I'll just say the CWDC, the whole, some notes. They got destroyed in the rain. The meme of this episode: this show has a trip. You have no idea. And then, Diggle calls Oliver about a failure. Yeah, failure. What a trend. As the Huntress stops in Starling. Meanwhile, Oliver has a connection with Helena, the mysterious daughter of a mob boss. The CWDC, some other stuff that took place. And then the Bertinellis and all that. A cyclist tries to shoot Moira at the beginning of the episode. Originally, the meme of the episode was him throwing a metal rod at the motorcycle, but instead I have this. I almost had him. I know I'll link. The next one.
Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in.
Season 1, Episode 8, Vendetta. Two vigilantes are better than one when the Arrow joins forces with the Huntress. Diggle, however, has his serious reservations about their relationship. The CWDC, the Huntress, is going around Starling killing people as he did, but in a different way, in a different lens. It's more damaging to the mission. It's just stopping people on the list. The meme of this episode, whatever it is, I don't remember. So, on to the next one.
Oh yeah, now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in.
Season 1, Episode 9, Year's End. When Oliver learns his mother and his sister stopped celebrating Christmas after his disappearance, he decides to throw a Christmas party. Tommy asks the world to spend Christmas with him. The CWDC, this episode is usually where the season's main antagonist, the big bad, is revealed to the audience. So, in this case, this season, it's, the Dark Arrow, the Dark Archer, is revealed as Malcolm Merlin, Tommy and Merlin's father. And later on, as the season goes, we'll get deeper into the Merlin character. But right now, the meme of this episode without any text is just the face reveal.
Yeah. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in.
Season 1, Episode 10, Burned. Confidence shaken, Oliver decides to hang up his hood and take a break from being Arrow until this is DC Comics villain. Firefly makes an appearance. The CWDC. Garfield Lens gets his revenge on the fire department that abandoned him and treated him like trash. As he almost kills the chief, the hood puts a stop to him. I don't have a picture of the Arrow stopping the lighter, but here's a meme of the episode. Enjoy. On to the next.
You want to dance for the Lord, dancing on the grave that I once lived in.
Season 1, Episode 11, Trust But Verified. Diggle and Oliver are at odds when Oliver goes after Diggle's mentor and commanding officer from Afghanistan. Thea thinks Moira is having an affair. An organization called Black Hawk begins to rob armed vehicles around the city, as Diggle is offered a job because of his military background. As paranoid as Oliver is, his gut is correct as the Black Hawk members kidnap Carly and use her as leverage for Diggle. Thea is kind of right about the affair, but there is more pieces to his puzzle. P.S. The meme of this episode is Walter is kidnapped. I don't think I have a picture of it, but whatever the meme is, here it is. Go to the next. Season 1, Episode 12, Vertigo. When Thea gets caught using drugs called Vertigo, Oliver decides to find a dealer. Laurel defends Thea. Felicity shares a disturbing news about Moira. Oliver discovers the location of the Vertigo dealer named the Count as one of the few episodes without Tommy. This is the vibe of the foreseeable future, up to where I am at anyways. Season 7. But, spoilers anyways, is the meme of this episode. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 13, Betrayal. When Cyrus Vouch, a evil criminal, is released from prison, he plans to take down Arrow and resume his position as a leader of the underworld. Oliver questioned Moira about the names on his father's notebook. The list, basically. As Oliver's relationship with his mother wanes, the whole Vouch situation gets in the way of some very important conversations about the list. The meme of this episode, how, whatever it may be, here it is. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 14, The Odyssey. A wounded Oliver reaches out to someone surprising for help before the flashback returns to a seminal event on the island involving Slade Wilson. Oh god, Slade Wilson and the island. I wonder what would happen. Could there be a connection? Plus Shadow is there as well. The Crash team preparing to defeat Prize. The meaning of this episode, whatever it may be. Nice. Establishing strap. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 15, Dodger. Oliver borrows Cupid's arrow and asks Detective McLean Hall out on a date. A pair of nimble-fingered criminals also make their presence known. In this episode, the young Laurel tracks down a purse thief, Roy Harper, a citizen of the Glades, the target of the undertaking. The meme of this episode, Roy stealing a purse. Man, stealing a purse will come up very much during this retrospective. And meanwhile, here on to the next. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived. Season 1, Episode 16, Dead to Rights. Oliver and Diggle learns that Deadshot is still alive and targeting Malcolm. Tommy refuses to attend a benefit honoring Malcolm's dead wife. Oliver tries to balance his relationship with McLean and his duties as the Arrow. As Oliver balances his new relationship and his nightly activities, Tommy and his father, Malcolm, begin another round of dancing around the dead relative bush. As the Hood, Oliver must stop Deadshot from killing Malcolm at this event. The meme of this episode is Tommy figuring out his father is the Dark Archer. If not, it's something different. Here it is. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 17, The Huntress Returns. Oliver's ex, the Huntress, threatens to destroy everything and everyone he cares about. Donna Lance returns to claim she has proof of Laurel's sister is still alive. With her revenge scheme at the main plot of the episode, a deluded mother whose theory of a living daughter is thrown at us like a red herring, similar to the job at the nightclub. There are no coincidences there at all. The meaning of this episode, I don't really remember. Keep in mind the diluted part is in air quotes on this Google Doc, but here it is. On to the next one. Season 1, Episode 18, Salvation. An angry resident of the Glades embarks on a killing and kidnapping spree and announces that the Arrow's vigilantism was his inspiration. Malcolm asks Moira to find the person responsible for his attempted murder, which was just her. As Malcolm questions the woman he puts into harm's way because of his own desire to destroy the Glades itself has its weekly troubles as its aftermath inspires the last victim to the eyes and ears of the Hood, the Arrow, the Green Arrow. The meme of this episode is Roy's inspiration by the Hood, like we all are. Season 1, Episode 19, Unfinished Business. After partying and taking a drug, a woman dies violently, and Count escapes from a mental institution. Oliver remembers lessons taught to him by Slade and Shadow. Being the episode with the violent scream of a reaction to vertigo, Count escapes weighs heavily on the earlier career of Oliver Queen. The doctor of the Count is revealed as a real villain, making a more powerful chemical compound to get people coming back for more, to a more addictive substance. The meme of this episode, the doctor with 3 arrows in his chest, truly is a meme of getting the source of the killer, of the creator of the drug. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 20, Home Invasion. Deadshot returns to Starling City after taking down a U.S. ambassador and 6 others overseas. By keeping tabs on the Argus manhunt for the assassin, Oliver, Diggle, and Felicity learns that a sting operation is underway to capture Deadshot alive, being the episode where we see Oliver's archer skills in a more skillful way than before. Nicholas' crusade for his brother, although I understand it in a more dramatic irony way, is like a driving without headlights in the darkest of nights. My point is that the job is completed with Deathshot being alive. The meme of this episode, the assassin guy is killed. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 21, The Undertaking. Finding it difficult to mend fences with Tommy and Diggle, Oliver instead focuses on crossing another name off the list. While digging through the crooked account in his laptop, Felicity discovers a transaction that could help Oliver find Walter. Having a new perspective on Malcolm with the guy from The Dark Knight, the location of Walter is revealed to Team Arrow. Oliver brings himself to open up little by little. And the meme of this episode is the Dark Knight guy from the box television. On to the next. Season 1, Episode 22, Darkness on the Edge of Town. Malcolm tries to end his dealings with Myron Mogakov and his team. Moira and Oliver receives a number of unwelcome visitors. Laurel makes a decision. As the flashback team stops the trouble of the past on the island, in the present, Malcolm's crusade to destroy the Glades for his dead wife comes to the forefront. After some interrogation, the plan is revealed right before the earthquake machine starts up. Shot, it's Arrow time. The meme of this episode is the regret of Malcolm after beating up his son's shock, the reaction, on to the next. Season 1, Episode 23, Sacrifice. Oliver and Diggle must stop the Dark Archer from unleashing visions on the Glades. As Thea searches for Roy, she accidentally puts herself in the line of fire. With two archers battling on the top of the skyscraper, Tommy dies as Laurel cries out, hoping that's not a trend. Thea and Roy do something I don't remember, and part of the Glades is destroyed because of the plot twist. There's always a second machine. Oh yeah, the hood was captured and revealed to Malcolm. The Dark Archer, that is, it's Oliver Queen, from the last episode. The meaning of this episode, Tommy dies. Wow. What a wild ride. An emotional roller coaster. My friend, my childhood friend. God rest your soul. Rest in peace. And to be honest, that's it. I just this is the first season of Arrow. I like the narration. I like the fights. And I like the whole the conceptual idea of just it being a deviation from the comics. This darkened Oliver Queen who barely smiles. It's very hilarious, isn't it? It's very ironic to the smiling, joking Oliver Queen we're used to from years prior. The whole Robin Hood aesthetic. But with all that millennial impression out, all the internet basically in my head since back then, I always originally I wasn't really watching Arrow. I was watching all the spin-offs like The Flash and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. But when I finally sat down for like one of these spring breaks back in high school and watched Arrow, it was like, well, I see the appeal. I see why like people would say that, but like it really, I did fall in love with it, like a special like place in my heart for it being what it was, just a love letter to just the characters and inventing new characters. Most of the cast is new characters who have forged their own path in the minds of these the viewers, the audience who watch it week to week on the CW. And the CW-isms are very prevalent, but you know, that's what you get for like a 42-minute episode drama serialized with 23 episodes. Yeah, but in my case, it's basically like sitting on a train waiting for your destination, and the train goes throughout the multiverse. So, in my view, it's kind of just like a run-of-the-mill day on the train. So, with that, thank you for watching this video. It took a lot out of me. Sorry for all this dryness. Sorry for all the just being a douchebag prior. This video was supposed to come out 4 months ago, but I'm glad it's finally forging itself, even amidst all the just randomness that comes to my mind and just happens in life. But to the two people who just watch these videos, I just thank you. Never give up. Never keep on doing good. Never have your faith wane or waver to some ideology that is popular at the time, or just that corrupts you. To anyone who just happens to come from the sponsor of this video, yeah, I guess That's me. As anonymous I can be. As human as I can be. I know this is after James Gunn's Superman, but imagine a world where that didn't come out. Imagine a world where I never gave my opinions of it. Imagine a world where it's just like, do you bleed? You will. But with that out of the way, I may feel the need to give some reaction to the provokingness of all that is just an open secret and just visible. But keep in mind I'm doing my best with all that is. Well, hopefully season 2 will come out soon. Right now I'm on season 7, but yeah, the frequency of videos, we'll see. We will see. So, no promises. Over and out.
Unto you, saying, do not sin against the child, and ye would not hear? Therefore, behold, also his blood is required.
And they knew not that Joseph